Hey everybody, Goat here, and I want to talk about something real quick here that they have added in the Medusa patch, and that is the ability to add your own custom builds. They talked about it, it was in the patch notes, but there really hasn't been a whole lot out there, and if you're not sure what you're doing, here's what you want to do. You want to head pick your god, head into your item builder area. Now, you'll see these categories. These really don't mean anything other than just organized for your own sake and for when you see it in the menu. You know, like when you look under recommended, if you expand it on the left side, there are all these different areas. You can put whatever you want in there. You could put, for damage, you could put defense in there. It isn't going to matter. It's really for you. Also, if you were paying attention on the top right there, I just cycled through the levels of things. You can do that with the controls at the bottom just to get a feel for what your character is. So, let's go to an empty spot. We hit the A button. We go pick an item. Go to the next one. Pretty straightforward, right? These are the items you want to go for. What ones, I did go to the core area. These are the ones that I always build on Bologna. So Hasten Fatalis, the Ninja Tabi, the Executioner will be the next one here. I do that just because I like her to attack fast and hit hard. They're all going to be there. Now I'm going to save you the time of all the other stuff. I filled it up, edited that out. And don't forget to grab yourself actives and consumables as well, that things you may want to have. Now, as you can see here, there's all your stats on the right. Now there's two neat things here. If you hit A on the item, it'll go to build item. That does one thing of showing you the stats on the right. So you can get a feel for how is that affecting things. The stat numbers in the brackets, by the way, on the far right is the maximum allowed. So if you go over, it's actually useless. So that'll let you get a little feel for how close you are doing to maximum and what you're wasting. Also, if you hit that build order, see that there in the bottom? That will actually be the buy order that it does things if you set your character to auto buy things. Very handy if you are messing around in arena regularly and you don't want to have to go, you're always building the same thing. You don't want to have to go in there and do it. You can just walk in, it gets your item, you walk right back out. It's nice and fast. I mean, it works with any game mode, but in arena I find that the handiest because I always want to get right back out there. A lot of times in other game modes you're dead and you're just waiting, but arena's so fast. It can be problematic. So that's that. Next up, we also have the ability builder. Works pretty much the same concept, that as you build this across the top here, if you were to have your character set to auto level, it will do them in the order that you have specified here. Now you can see the first boxes are pulsating in each one of those. That is one you can do. The ultimate wasn't available yet. That won't be available till level 5. So it knows that. That's something extra where you can peek in there and find out, when does the ultimate come up? Is it 5 and 9? Is it 5 and 10? I don't remember. You can come in here and mess around. Now, if you accidentally overwrite one or put one in when you should have went, oh shoot, you know what, I want to put my alt in, I want to back something up, you can use the left trigger to bump back one and change the setting for it. That way, if you don't have to go, oh shoot, clear it all out, I messed up. But those flashing boxes let you know, what's available and when. And even if you scroll back past it and you come back, you look, oh yeah, it was available at 9. So handy to know, easy enough to do. This is great for pretty much any character that you always level the same way. If you level their abilities the same way every single time, you should do this. It just makes everything simpler. Your ability automatically levels up. You don't have to worry about, whoops, I meant to train that and I accidentally cast it, or we got into a team fight and I was busy and boom, shoot, I didn't get a chance to do it. So this takes care of that. Very handy. So the next thing I'm going to do is fire up here a practice match in the arena, just to show you, get a little feel for what it looks like, both how to set and make sure that you're auto buying and auto leveling, and also so that you see what it looks like in game. It's what you expect. So you can end the video here if you feel like, but you won't miss anything extra if you already know how that stuff works. So anyways, I go over here Bologna, and you can see X button on the right there, auto buy, that's for your items, auto skill, they're both set to off. Here's where you can go modify them. I personally liked to mess with my ability or my items on most characters. The hunters are pretty straightforward, they're always the same. Other ones I kind of mess with, so I left that off. The skills though, it's going to be the same thing. So there's that cool skin for her, by the way, and that will scare you if your volume is way up. But once this round gets started, I'm going to head in here, and you can see my skills are already, we got 3 of them in there. It auto did them. Now, if I had auto buy on, I would have got the Ninja Tabi because that was the first thing in my build order that I set. But you can see in recommended here, those are all the items that I picked. Now, I didn't put any in starter. They're not there. Ah, there they are under core, damage, defensive. That way, if you want, you can go find them there. But otherwise, you just leave it at the top level of recommended, and there's everything in there. So very, very handy. That's why I still kind of do it manually, because, hey, they're all there, and I put a couple of extra options in. Alright, so now if we had that character out there and we do a little bit of fighting, what's going to end up happening is, after you get yourself some nice, a kill here and there, you'll end up watching. I'm going to go out and just mop up some easy kills. These are just bots. And you can see in the bottom right with the skills, they're just going to automatically be like, boom, there's that, boom, there's that. Also, there's a weird stretch effect that just happened there. I don't know what just happened, but oh well, don't worry about it. I won't tell anybody if you don't. But we'll get a kill. We're almost leveled here, and you're going to see it's just going to go ahead and move along. And I didn't have to do anything. There, it already leveled up to the next thing of my B move that I like using and leveling first. And XP meters moving along the bottom there. We got ourselves another kill. It's about to tip off again. We're 2/3 of the way along, 3/4. Let's kill that man. Come on, kill him. Come on, you can do it. I know I can do it. Yeah, there you go. Got myself another kill. During that entire time, I was busy just fighting. I didn't have to level any of those skills. It did it for me. So very, very handy. So if you have any other neat little things that you guys find in there, or you really have any questions about, drop us a line. Let us know. We'll make some videos about them. So make sure you subscribe to come back and check them out, and catch us on Twitter.